Hello, my name is Arif Irfanullah. I am the founder and lead instructor at IFT. In this brief clip, I'll give a brief overview of the Level 1 exam. Here is a quick overview of the exam format, the topics, and the weightage associated with each topic. We will have two 135-minute sessions. This means that we have 2.25 hours per session. In each session, we will have 90 multiple choice questions. There is an optional break of 30 minutes between the two sessions. This means that you will have a total of 180 questions, and the average time per question is a minute and a half. The exam weights have changed relative to earlier years, and there are two types of changes here. One change is that now the weight is in a range. This means that the CFA Institute is not committing to a particular number of questions for a given topic, but is saying that the number of questions might vary. With quantitative methods, for example, the average value is 10%. This means that out of 180 questions, you can expect 10% or 18 questions related to quant, but since the range is 8% to 12%, this means that we can have as few as 14 questions and as many as 22 questions. So this is the range for quant. Similarly, we have a range for the other topics. The weightage for ethics has gone up. In the past, the ethics weightage was 15%, but now the weightage is between 15 and 20%, which means that there will definitely be more ethics questions relative to earlier years. And obviously, this is more ethics questions in percentage terms. This highlights the fact that the CFA Institute believes that ethics is extremely important. And also notice that across all the topics, the highest weightage is associated with ethics. So don't take this topic lightly, study it very carefully. With respect to scheduling with computer-based exams, you self-schedule your exam within a certain window. This window can be up to 10 days, and the specific duration of the window will vary from location to location. So obviously, you need to understand the window that you have and then schedule based on your commitments and preferences. With respect to locations, for the paper-based exam, we had 192 locations globally. But now, with the computer-based exam, the number of locations has more than doubled. So we have 400 plus locations globally. And this will include all the locations where previously the paper-based exam was conducted. Exam length, we have two 135-minute sessions or 2.25 hour sessions. So now the exam time itself is 4.5 hours. In terms of the total amount of time this will take, there is going to be a 30-minute period before the exam starts, and this is allocated for the pledge, a tutorial in terms of how to take the exam, and a survey. Then the exam starts. We have session 1, which is 2.25 hours. Then we have a 30-minute optional break. And I highly recommend that you take this break so that you can freshen up, have something to eat or drink, and then get back to the second session, which is again 2.25 hours. So as I said, the total testing time is 4.5 hours, but you need to allocate 5.5 hours, which includes the initial time for the pledge, the tutorial, and the survey, and then the 30 minutes for the break. Coming now to the exam cycle, obviously you will be concerned about when can you take the exam and how often can you take the exam. The good news for level 1 candidates is that there are 4 exam windows. So you can take the exam in February, May, August, and November. When to start studying? Clearly, this depends on how much you know already and how quickly you learn and the amount of time you have. I have separate clips that talk about your study strategy, but very roughly speaking, for an average candidate, a good time to start for the Feb exam is September. A good time to start for the May exam is December. For the August exam is March. And for the November exam, we suggest that you start in early June. And again, I want to emphasize that this is for a candidate who already has some background. And obviously, if you don't have much background, then you need to allocate much more time. On this slide, I'll talk about what you get from the CFA Institute when you sign up for the exam. Say you sign up for the Level 1 exam in 2021, you will get the CFA program curriculum for Level 1, and this curriculum is what you are going to be tested on. Many candidates find the Level 1 curriculum very long, which is why they rely on help from prep providers like IFT. There is a separate video in which I explain all the IFT material that can help you pass the exam. The CFA Institute also provides an interactive study planner. I suggest that you look at this planner, and if you find it helpful, then use it. The CFA Institute also provides topic tests. These are questions associated with each topic. I very strongly recommend that you do these questions. And obviously, you should do these questions once you have completed a given topic. And then close to your exam date, generally about 2 to 3 months before the exam date, you will get access to mock exams. And I very strongly recommend that you also do these mock exams which are provided by the CFA Institute. These mock exams will help you prepare for the actual exam. So that is it for this clip. In other videos, I talk about how you can use IFT material to prepare for the exam. But the key to success, which is what I say over and over, is practice, practice, practice. That's it, and best of luck with your studies.